morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Emily, and it's First Things First period on Friday, September 4th, 2020.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Tyler.
We hope all the students at Toby Johnson had a great few weeks to start off term one. This school year may be different, but we are all glad to be safe and healthy at home.
Students, make sure to check Google Classroom and Student View every day to keep getting updated on assignments for all your classes. This is a great way to keep organized. Let's start this year off strong.
You can use tab groups in Google Chrome to keep everything neat on your browser. Let's go to Pratham to find out how.
Are you one of those people who have counts tabs open at the same time? Well, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to use tab groups. To start, press the launcher button in the bottom left. Then select Settings. If you don't see it, search for it. Next, press About Chrome OS. If it doesn't say Chrome is up to date, then press the Check for Updates button. To start, press the three dots in the top right corner. Then press Settings. Then press About Chrome. If there is a button that says Update Now or Check for Updates, make sure you press it. Make sure that Google Chrome is updated to at least 85 point something, and you're all set to use tab groups. All you have to do is right-click on a tab and select Add Tab to New Group. You can change the color of it by right-clicking on the dot. You can also rename it. To add tabs to a new group, just simply drag tab into the group. And that's it. You can collapse the group so you have a fresh workspace.
Awesome. Thanks, Pratham.
COVID-19 cases are increasing rapidly.
As of Tuesday, there are a total of 25,899,944 total cases confirmed worldwide.
There are also 861,234 deaths and 18,193,537 recoveries.
In the United States, there are 6,031,013 cases and 183,598 deaths.
In California, there are 707,797 confirmed cases and 13,018 deaths.
Companies are currently working on a vaccine, but say it may take a couple of years for it to be effective and cure the virus.
Make sure to constantly wash your hands and wear a mask when you go out. Be safe, Jags.
Now let's talk about the wildfires.
Do you know where all the smoke is coming from?
Well, there are two major fires going on in NorCal, which are causing the smoke and bad air quality in the Sacramento County.
I know about the LNU wildfire, which has spread more than 375,000 acres and is about 66% contained.
There is another fire in the Bay Area, the SCU fire, which has spread to as much as 400,000 acres and is less than 70% contained.
I hear these are just some of the major contributors to this year's burned acreage. In total, we have burned 1.6 million acres so far this year.
Wow, that is a lot. But did you hear about the 7,099 wildfires that were put out?
Yeah, that's good, but we have large numbers of buildings damaged or burned down by wildfires this year compared to previous years. 175 buildings were entirely burned down, and more than 50,000 buildings were damaged.
5 people have died and 33 were injured. Some of the injured were firefighters.
Firefighters are risking their lives every day to keep us safe.
Hopefully these fires get put out soon.
Stay safe, Jaguars. For more information, check out www.fire.ca.gov.
Have you been feeling overwhelmed by all this bad news lately? If so, here are a few good things that happened this year.
A 3-year-old girl decided to support first responders by baking and delivering over 1,000 cookies to them.
A garbage man named Harold Haglier made an Instagram dedicated to showing the community what workers like himself go through during the pandemic.
Mavis Malone, a 2-year-old girl, had a condition that resulted in total hearing loss, but after getting cochlear implants, she was able to hear for the first time.
And last but not least, a couple in Florida raised $20,000 to buy masks for their community. I hope this made your day just a little bit better. Stay positive.
Bored at home? Try reading a few new books or playing some video games.
Let's go to Celine for book recommendations.
Hey Jaguars, it's Celine here. We've been doing all sorts of things during quarantine, such as sleeping more, gaming more, baking, cooking, and staying up really late, which, same. But wait, a lot of us have also been reading more during quarantine. We've been exploring our libraries at home, cracking open a new novel, and maybe lighting up a scented candle in the process. And if you're looking for a new book, here are 3 books that I recommend for this quarantine. Number 1, Percy Jackson's Greek Gods. This book, written by Rick Riordan, is great for mythology lovers and readers of Riordan's previous series such as Heroes of Olympus or Percy Jackson. The book follows Percy Jackson's witty and humorous narration as he tells the stories of Greek gods and goddesses. Along with being super entertaining, it also teaches you a lot about Greek history. This book also includes full-colored and detailed illustrations by John Rocco. Along with Percy Jackson's Greek Gods, I also recommend Percy Jackson's Greek Heroes. Number 2, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings is a 1969 memoir about the life of Maya Angelou, who was a writer, poet, civil rights activist, director, singer, dancer, and actress. The book addresses issues such as the racism, oppression, and prejudice against the Black community within American society. Maya Angelou's award-winning book has made history in social justice and amplifying the voices of women of color. This is certainly a great book to educate yourself on important matters today. Number 3, Drama. Drama, written and illustrated by Raina Telgemeier, is one of her most popular graphic novels, along with Smile and Sisters. The story follows the life of Callie as she explores her passion for performance arts, theater, and stage design. This book includes meaningful themes such as growing up, relationships, emotions, friendships, teamwork, inclusion, and following your dreams. There is an amazing set of well-written and diverse characters, including those who are LGBTQ+. And overall, this book covers a fun and heartwarming story. There are so many options for books to read. In fact, you can choose from tons of genres. So, what do you plan on reading this quarantine?
Thanks, Celine.
Now let's go to Ethan to check out a new video game called Fall Guys.
And that's it for today's show.
Tune in on Tuesday for more stories and information on
First Things First on TJTV.
I'm Tyler, and thanks for watching.
And I'm Emily. Make today your best day yet.